Who the
Who's
Glidus?
On their face on the fucking.
So this is a cave bowl. This is someone who makes videos about how Game of Thrones is shitty.
Ooh.
What's your picture? It's not a line. I know what a line is.
It's almost a line.
Never.
What is that? What does it mean? What's it from?
I mean, it's actually where my name comes from. It's,
Glidus?
Yeah. Actually, no, I'm an idiot.
Oh.
Well, it's good to be here.
All right, gather round, gather round. It's time to listen to me, the irritable editing boy, bitch about a show everyone loves. All right, Winterfell, let's get this over with. Good to see Kit Harington's put on his acting face for this scene. Haha, Tyrion is a funny boy. Haha, the bald man hath no testicules.
The end is near. All ye who fear not the wrath of these cold gods shall learn to tremble.
We needed a villain to fill the shoes of Ramsay Bolton. We got BDSM Captain Feathersword.
Gentlemen, I am not leaving without my elephant.
The rest of this thing is so fucking flimsy, I'm getting ready to yell Jenga. Is that a thing? Is that how you play Jenga? The only compelling villains this show has now are the screenwriters. The whores discuss Ed Sheeran's mutilated face, so I guess there's something for everyone this episode. Hey, it's a scene with 3 actors who used to play characters on this show. Davos, your sigil is shit. You exploded my son, you horrific monster. Why don't you ever face the consequences for your actions? Whoops! Those kids burn real quick, hey? Hey guys, have you seen season 1? I've seen season 1.
It'll never work, you evil bastard.
I is clearly a genie who can just grant herself proficiency in any weapon class. Rogues can't use longbows, are you? It's in the fucking rules.
Ha! Gotcha.
I know Death. He's got many faces. I look forward to seeing this one.
Because he's not actually Bran anymore. He has 3 small children standing on top of one another. 1 eye each. Long story.
The catchphrase is a lie.
Maybe Cersei really did kill Tyrion in season 5, and all this time we've been following Oppo, the whimsical moron dwarf. Do you think the fans will stop caring about lazy writing if we have a character address the lazy writing? Yeah, mate, sure, just shut up and load me another nang. Tyrion is the smartest, most cleverest, and handsomest boy in the whole wide world who hasn't done anything clever in 6 years. Screenwriting is so hard, guys! But it kinda works because since Cataclysm you can use flying mounts on the main continents now. I think I figured out why Littlefinger was stuck in the north for a season and a half. He left his jetpack outside Molesound and Theon stole it on his way out. It's the only explanation. We're getting the band back together. NANI? There's a slight chance these atomic superweapons might come in handy in a pinch. If they have a couple hundred more men than us, this Tsar bomber just might give us the advantage. What the fuck?
I came here to drink milk and kick ass, and I've just finished my milk.
What did I say about using longbows?
Why are you still here?
Hey guys, have you seen season 1? It's available now on Blu-ray. Sam's about to get shafted when Ed countershafts the shafter, but then he becomes the shaftee when a shifty shafter shafts him. Rip. Aya can't do it either because I keep telling her she doesn't have proficiency in longbows. Helmet time over. Ah, well, it was a good 11-minute run. We didn't see it at least, or hear about it, or smell it, or... Bop it! You know those videos of penguins falling over and shit? That's what I see here. Destroyed the tone for me, but you know what? It was worth it. So glad Gender's made this instead of finishing up the plot armor for Jorah, Theon, Ed, Beric, and my sanity. Excuse me, Mr. Camera Operator? Hi. Yeah, big fan of your work. Just wondering, you know, there's a setting on that thing called exposure. If you wouldn't mind just, yeah, no, that's the blue filter. How about, no, fuck, that's the interdimensional vortex setting. She tells Arya to go kill Tormund because he has blue eyes. Holy shit, I'm pretty sure nobody picked this. Melisandre is Syrio Forel. It all makes sense now. Think about it. Well, don't think too hard. Rhaegar gets burnt, but he ain't turned. More like burnt. Have you seen season 7, fucko?
This is a show about ninjas.
No, the Army of the Dead was just a side plot, idiots. The real deal is the Pumpkin Queen and the cosplay enthusiast down south, you fucking morons. Just stab global warming to death. Just make a video with a red circle in the thumbnail. I was actually waiting for my death scene, but unfortunately, I'm still alive and have to sit through the rest of this shit. The main takeaway here is how poorly managed my anger is. But we're not here to bitch about episode 3, we're here to bitch about coffee cups and unloved dogs. If the Bells was where the train crashed into the side of an orphanage, it's only because the last of the Starks saw the train veering angrily off the tracks in the first place. Probably due to confusion over speeding past the end of the line. Enough of all that grieving, it's time to party. So I was at the UN the other day and the Secretary General asked me if I knew who the President of China was. I thought she was joking, so I said no, but then she turned around and asked the whole UN who the President of China was, and fucking nobody knew. So she turns back to me, she does, and she says, get this, she says, you know what, screw it, you're the President of China now, even though we're not entirely sure there isn't already a President of China. That's a real scene. That happened. Don't drink the water, it's got amnesia in it. Yeah, we get it, there's a fucking Starbucks cup on the table. I'm sure this would have crippled the Immersion's nephews if it had any. Dude, just fucking kidnap her. Are you even a real wildling? Shaking my head. Be careful, Genders, she doesn't have proficiency in that. He's so startled that he forgets what his name was. Arya makes a reference to season 7. Hang on, that's season 1, don't you lie to me! Varys says that Feathersword has delivered Buck Strickland to King's Landing, but fails to mention that Qyburn has teleported the city in its entirety. Vote Bronn for Iron Throne. But fuck character growth. Have you seen season 6? We have your translator. Surrender now or you won't be able to understand foreigners who are at this point irrelevant.
They hate you, and you hate them.
I can't hear you.
What?
I said I can't hear you.
Hey John, you want to commit treason? The master of whisperers, ladies and gentlemen, sneakiest snooper to have ever snuck. Hey Tyrion! Remember when you were the commander defending King's Landing? Remember when the bells rang during that battle, and how that was you surrendering? Yeah, that's why you lost that battle and Stannis captured and beheaded you. Was this script a first draft? Did the Westerosi know that Jesus died for our $15 million budgets?
Oh, it sounds like the firebending's back on.
Fuck!
You want to sit on the throne your ancestors built, you must win it. That will mean blood on your hands before the thing is done.
The blood of my enemies, not the blood of innocents. We have 200,000 reasons to take the city.
In all 7 kingdoms, men will live without fear and cruelty.
Wow! Under their rightful queen.
Together, we will save this country from those who would destroy it.
Don stops a rape because, come on man, we're only here to mass murder. Frankenstein's monster, Frankenstein's Frankenstein. Rip. Finn and Rose are bamboozled by rubble, and this time Ray isn't around to lift some rocks. Hang on. The citizens of King's Landing have been liberated from Cersei's invisible tyranny. The plot has been liberated from the malicious grasp of logical consequences, and this guy has been liberated from his skin. Usually when you leave a place, you end up in a different place, but Arya is of course a non-Euclidean interdimensional space warlock, why not? So she can both leave and not leave King's Landing at the same time. Really what's happened is that Grey Worm simply took the jetpack off of Theon's corpse before Sansa burnt him. Keep up, nerds. Tyrion hands in his letter of resignation, but as he doesn't give his 2 weeks notice, his employer is legally permitted to imprison him. Mandated, actually. Tyrion warns him that they're developing spin-off series, which pushes Jon to eventually kill the executive producer. Gollum finally gets a hold of the ring. Right this way, sir. Sharpen your blade. In fact, have mine. You can never have too many knives.
Did you forget our anniversary? Again?
Yes, I was too busy destroying the world.
I understand the impracticality of drawing a longsword while macking. Truly, I do, more than most. Brienne of Tarth, who represents all the victims of the Great Amnesia outbreak of 305 AC. Dave, who wasn't invited but he followed us and we were too polite to ask him to leave. This guy, whose name might be Jeff, representing that place you've never heard of. This guy who rides for Gondor.
Why do you think I came all this way?
All this way? What do you mean? Winterfell is only 6 minutes from King's Landing by jetpack. Jeff, who I can only assume is from House Goldblum, the new Prince of Dawn, and Skeletor. What? What the actual fuck? Who is this pansy-ass, helmet-loathing fuckboy, and what has he done with Torgor Nudo? To quote myself from almost 2 years ago, fuck. Wait, what the fuck happened to Ghost? Wait, what the fuck happened to character arcs? Wait, what the fuck happened to weekly videos?